Hey guys, Lene here and welcome to my first YouTube video. Today I'm doing a special effects makeup. Something you should know about me is that I absolutely love creepy things to a point where I concern myself. So with that being said, the first makeup that I want to do on this channel is a zombie makeup, but not just your typical zombie, but I want to do something a little bit more morbid. So the makeup that we're going to try to create today is going to be a ripped jaw zombie. I initially planned this to be just a hanging jaw zombie so that the jaw was still attached but kind of like just hanging down here. But like after thinking about it for a little while, I think it'd be so much creepier and more gross if the jaw was just completely gone and you could see like the tongue and gross stuff. So, disclaimer, this is 100% makeup, none of this is real. Obviously, it is 100% fake. Fake. Not real, I promise you. I probably wouldn't be sitting in front of a camera if my entire jaw was ripped off. I'd probably be in the hospital crying my eyes out. So, with that being said, let's get into the makeup. First of all, I don't know what your opinion on this is, but my opinion is that zombies probably don't have a full face of makeup. So first things first, I'm gonna go take that off. Well, I mean, unless the person died wearing makeup, but I feel like it'd rot off, you know? Like, makeup doesn't stay on long anyway. So yeah, no zombies gonna be wearing makeup. I'm gonna go take off this and then we are gonna get into the makeup. Let's go. All right, so all my makeup is taken off and I've already thrown my hair up into a ponytail. So that's out of the way because I got a lot of hair and it gets in the way all the time. It's annoying. Anyway, so first things first. All right, so I'm gonna take this color. It's a little bit of a different shade from actual skin. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lay out where I want the rip to be down my neck. All right, so the idea is that everything below my upper lip and everything above this mark right here is like gone. It's supposed to be the inside. All right, so for the skin flaps of the rip, I'm gonna be using latex. I'm also gonna be using gelatin. So with gelatin, you have to warm it up in hot water. So I actually have my mug here with my hot water and I'm just gonna let that sit in there for a few minutes. All right, let's check on the gelatin. Let us go. I'm taking my blade and I'm putting more pressure on the top side than I am on the bottom side. So I'm creating a little bit of a lip so that it looks like there is some depth and there's some thickness to my skin that remains. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna powder that because right now it's super sticky. You can see. I'm gonna go take my setting powder, powder it all down so it's not super sticky, then take a clean spatula and lift all the lips up a little bit. I already tried it on this one a little bit and it's working nicely. So there'll be an actual flab here versus just plastered to my face. So I'm gonna use this smaller brush that I have here, small soft brush. Be generous with the powder. You're gonna wanna repowder once all of that is up. Let's powder up my face. I feel like I look like one of those catfish that has like the... Okay, so now that I have all my skin flaps lifted up and all that, I'm gonna go start putting color in. So let's start with a deep red. I'm gonna work on the mouth part first. Yes I am. I'm gonna take a small-ish brush, it's probably about the size of my pinky nail. I'm going to take that into the really dark color and I'm gonna take that right underneath the skin flap. Okay. So I went and I took the dark red and I took that onto the lips, or the flaps I guess, and I took that and I brushed it past. So on the cuts I pulled them out a little bit further so it looks like they go a little longer. Same with down here. And now before I go in with the black, I'm gonna take latex and cotton balls to make it look a little bit more gross and like just ripped and gross and ugh. My favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. And with this, I'm just gonna kind of tap and pull. Because I don't want it super thick, but I kind of want that gnarly skin hanging effect thing, so we're gonna do that. There's a fly on my head. And lastly with the latex, I'm gonna take some clumps of latex and just kind of put them like right up in this area We're really close to, ooh, I'm sticking myself. Really close to where the skin flaps are, because that's gonna be like the meaty tissue that's underneath the skin that gets revealed when your jaw disappears. And some will stick up, some won't. No! Latex is the clothing killer, so. Alright, so as you can see, I laid all the latex down, laid all the gelatin down. I'm gonna test to see how, let's see how dry it is. Alright, and so when this stuff dries, I'm actually gonna take this brush again, go back into that dark red. But with the dark red, I'm actually gonna go and I'm going to go around the deep parts of where the cotton is. To explain that a little bit more deeply, if there's a bump, I'm going to go at the base of the bump, and on the top of the bump, I'm actually going to go and take the lighter red and put that on top, so it looks like it's kind of like meaty, bloody stuff kind of sticking out from below. Once that's all done, then we go and paint all of this black. I'm just waiting for it to dry. So I've gone and I've laid down all the dark, except on this because it's still kind of wet, so I'm gonna let it do its thing. My cat wants it. So I'm gonna take a different clean brush and I'm gonna dip it into that lighter color, and that's gonna go on the white parts up here at the. I'm gonna go get my cat. I'll be right back. This is my kitty. Shut up. He wants to be held. Okay. Okay, so I clearly can't do anything on the lower half of my face right now with all the latex drying and being mean. So I'm actually gonna go to the top half of my face and zombify myself. So let's go do that. All right, let's zombify ourselves. Okay, so the general look of a zombie is like darker eye sockets, bringing in the temples, cheekbones, which I kind of currently lack with all this rip, so I won't worry about that part. Yeah, so let's do that while we're waiting for all the latex and stuff to dry. All right, so I want to take more like bruise tones into my eye sockets. So I'm gonna go into my bruise wheel, and we're going to take more of these two because they're more the bluey colors, but I also will put a little bit of that red and a little bit of black. So it's gonna be a mixture of colors. Per se. And this is also my monster wheel, so I'll dip into my monster wheel a little bit too in this process. Yeah. So right now I look like a dog with an eye patch thing, or spot, that's what it's called. But I'm actually gonna blend it all in to make it look more bruise-tony. I look like a black eye. My assumption is that zombies are not happy, which is sad. I can't make a snarl face. There we go. Close to my eye, I'm gonna bring in that red. But I'm trying to veer away from using too much red in my eye area. I have the Pink Panther theme song stuck in my head. No clue why. Okay, so I do have colored contacts, but like I'm incapable of putting them in. So we'll see if I actually use them or not. I haven't decided yet. Because I don't normally wear contacts. I have perfect vision, so I have no need for them. And I, like any normal human being, have an issue with poking my eye. I'm dead tired, guys. No. Okay, if you also like puns, you know what? Put a big like heart in the comments and be like, yo, I like puns too, because my friends make fun of me for liking puns, but I love puns. Shout out though to my friend Nate for having like awesome puns all the time, and then shout out to Fisher for trying really hard. No. So like I said, I want to stick my temples in, but what tends to be a common bone structure between zombie creatures is the weird Here, I'll just do it. Like that type of bone structure. So I'm gonna copy that. It's got more of like a Inhuman vibe, which I love. So we are going to play with that. I guess I want to look undead. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think that my skin color is not pale enough. So I'm also gonna go and pale that out a bit. I should have done that before, but I didn't think about it until right now. So I'm gonna do it right now. I have a white and a gray, so I'm gonna dip between those two, and I'm seriously just gonna kind of stipple this on. Because I didn't think about this before, so I'm just gonna stipple this on and try to like generally pale my face. No. This I don't entirely understand, but I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna do it. Because have you seen a zombie with a perfect nose? I don't think I have. I'm creating a new cheekbone. I kind of contoured with a kind of purpley color below, and then I also brought the eye socket down into it. So the cheekbone is really thin and like drained of life. Now that I've like completely made myself look not so living on the top half of my face, I'm gonna finish the bottom half of my face. I'm gonna go and finish up the red here and like here, the lighter red that I was doing earlier. I used to have a gelatin heart. Oh, I used to have a gelatin heart. If I had it still, I would like stand there eating it and freak him out when he came. But I wouldn't actually eat it. Gross. Okay, I am going to go and I'll take this brush, the one that I was using in the contour areas, and I'm going to take my Ben Nye black cream palette. I'm gonna take this, get a generous amount on my brush, and I'm seriously just gonna black out the entire portion of my face in here. I'm gonna take my setting powder and a big brush, and I'm gonna go over top of that black to get rid of that shine. Mainly just on the chin. So right now it's super shiny, but when I go and take pictures, it won't be as shiny, so it's fine. I'm also gonna take this like gray color, and I'm going to purse my lips and rub it over just my top lip. And then I'm gonna go take the white and do the same over top to make it like well malnourished. Oh. Lastly, I'm gonna bring the red down onto my chest a little bit more. I have a kabuki brush, which comes out like that, but I'm actually gonna keep it closed, so it's kind of gonna be like a beauty blender, but it's still bristles, which is what I want. Get into the dark red and a little bit into the light red too. I kind of want to mixture the two. I'm seriously just gonna distress this a little bit more. Hey. What you doing? Nothing much. Oh! Nothing much. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and with the Stage Blood, I have a stipple brush. I'm gonna stipple that onto the flaps a little bit, drip it down my neck a little bit, and then we have one more step after that, and we're done. Oh, you don't want to put a whole lot on the stipple brush, or else it'll look all globby and gross. You want it to look kind of like a splatter. So I just put it on like the lid of my. I'm putting on the lid of my Ben Nye palette, and I'm just gonna lightly stipple that on the edge. And you also don't want to make it look too consistent. So like, flip the sponge around every once in a while, and yeah. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with, I have now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with Ben Nye's Thick Blood. Now the thing about this Thick Blood is that it was actually, I left the lid off of it by accident, so it's actually like thicker and gooier than normal, which is why I'm gonna use it as like clots on all of this stuff here. So I've gone back and forth between using blood and stuff. I'm gonna go make the tongue off camera. So what you need is parchment paper and a cotton ball that's unrolled. You're gonna put it on the parchment paper, use latex, and then create the little line that runs down the middle of your tongue, just with my spatula. So I'm gonna go do that off camera because it's gonna be boring to watch, and then I'll come back with the finished product. Okay, so I finished making the tongue. The cotton and latex tongue. I let it dry. Once it was done drying, I painted it using the same reds that I've been using on the wound around. Then I took a little bit of glycerin. It's all-purpose sheen, so they use it for tears, for sweat, and it doesn't dry. So I put that on the tongue so it looks wet. Then latex it to my chin. So this is the finished product. Thanks guys for watching. I hope that you complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to join the family, go and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And if you guys do recreate this makeup, please tag me in the picture because I'd absolutely love to see what you guys create. Thanks guys, have an awesome week, and we'll see you next week. Bye! No. I can lick my nose.